Alright everybody, what's up? We just flew away from Telos, and the plot kind of unfolded for a little bit, and now we find ourselves kind of free to talk to our companions and stuff, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's talk to our companions and find out what, a little bit more about the people that we're going to be traveling with.
General, need something?
I was just wondering what you've been doing since the war ended.
I moved around for a couple years. Working as a starship mechanic got me from place to place. I wasn't ready to settle down after the war.
During my exile, I kind of did the same thing.
Then you understand my restlessness. Though the war had ended, I couldn't find peace in anything. As long as I kept moving, I didn't have to think about what happened. Know what I mean?
Well, a little too well.
I'm sure you do. I decided I'd do something constructive. I wanted to make up for the things I'd done in the war. I wanted to design planetary shields, but there weren't many systems with the credits to spare. There was more that needed to be rebuilt and protected. I found out that Telos was going to be the flagship project for the Republic, and it sounded like something good. I saw Telos before the Sith raised it. It deserved a better fate. But Zerka ruined everything. I thought I could force Zerka out on my own, but I guess I can't fix everything myself.
Well, it's good to have you around again.
It's good to be working with you again, General. Something else I can help you with?
What are you doing?
Just working on the ship. I'm not sure who got her up and running, but I'm amazed she's even space-worthy. Whoever made these repairs doesn't think like most mechanics. But don't worry, I'll get everything in shape.
Cool. So that's Beodur. He's a rather interesting character. To say the least, very interesting. Huh. An HK unit. Let's diagnose it. T3 didn't like that. Let's install that. Install that. Step away. Okay. Interesting. I guess we can start working on our own assassin robot too. So that's pretty cool. Kreia, what's going on?
How many more do we intend to gather to us? This ship is not the galaxy. There is only so much room.
As many as want to come with us and help us out, I guess.
Then prepare for an army, I think, for it seems many more will come in time. They will follow you because you are a leader. Their kind always needs such, even when the figure deserves no such obedience.
Well, they're my friends, not my followers.
Do not cloak one word within another. Friends. Do friends not follow? Do friends not form a hierarchy of their own, no matter how small the circle?
Well, they're your friends too, and maybe you could learn to see them that way, rather than as followers.
I am too old for friends, and when the years settle upon you, you will dispense with such words as well.
She does... What's so weird about talking to Kreia is I may not always like what she says, but there's so much damn wisdom in it, and there's so truth in that. That's one thing that you definitely start to forsake as you get older is the friendships that you used to cherish. But anyway, what makes you think they obey me?
Because I am not blind, that is why. I see what they see, hear their voices when they speak to you, and notice the change when they speak to others.
How do you know that?
I know many things, and I know what I am not. I am no leader. I speak with a voice that will never move others. I speak with a passion that goes unheard. They obey you because you are a leader, and perhaps something more. Have Have you noticed what has been happening? Have you felt it in them?
Is something happening to them?
They echo you, either fighting or surrendering to their feelings, their loyalty, their duty. Your mere presence serves as an example to them of something to uphold or something to fight against. Watch them carefully, see their patterns, and recognize the strength in it. Influence can be a weapon, one that you may need before your journey is done.
And what about you?
I am but a mirror whose only purpose is to show you what your own eyes cannot yet see.
Wow, that's wonderful dialogue. Woo! I love it. They are my friends, though. They're not tools.
I care not which of the words you use, as long as you make use of that which you forge. That was Revan's way, I believe. It was a strength.
Well, what do you mean?
A discussion, perhaps, for another time.
Okay. Well, I had other questions.
Ask, and I will answer.
Actually, we're gonna wait for just a second. Yeah. We are pretty damn light side, actually. We're gonna go talk to the handmaiden real quick. We haven't really had a chance to do that just yet since Telos, so...
Oh, welcome, Exile. Is there something you need?
Oh, welcome, Exile. Are you alright?
Yes, your features, your stance. There is a calm about you that I did not notice on Telos.
What do you mean?
There is an energy about you, a lightness in your movements. It is something I have seen in only the most disciplined and revered of the Ichani weapon masters, yet it comes to you with ease.
Well, I do feel better. I feel more in touch with my surroundings and others.
It shows in your features. It is beautiful to see.
Beautiful. Can I ask you some questions?
You may ask.
What are you doing?
I am training, so that if danger should strike, my body and my reflexes will be prepared. That, and I had forgotten how long hyperspace travel can be. If I do not have something to focus my attention on, I fear my sanity will erode as well.
You could always play Pazak with Atten.
What do you mean, Pazak? What, again?
No, I do not trust him.
At cards?
That too.
Oh. Well, it's gonna be a short journey if everyone's watching each other for betrayal.
That is untrue. You and the Iridonian trust each other. Or at least the Iridonian trusts you. We heard much of the Iridonian when we served Atris. Atris believed that the Iridonian held the knowledge to restoring Telos.
Baodur?
Yes. His skill with machines is something beyond which most can aspire to. His shield technology surpasses the designs of even the most skilled of Ichani power architects. I do not realize if you know what it means to have such a one respect and follow you. The Iridonian allied himself with no one on the entire world of Telos, yet he will follow you at the risk of his life. His stance, in many ways, mirrors yours. Where he walks, he carries a world upon his shoulders. And like you, I do not know if he has ever faced it.
Well, I don't want to talk about it, and I don't want you asking him about it either. I feel like that's probably the best response in this scenario.
I will respect your wishes, and his. Forgive me.
Oh, okay. I feel bad saying that, though. It always feels weird saying that there. Well, it's just difficult to describe to someone who wasn't there.
The Mandalorian Wars were like that for many. Many returned, who could not tell of their experiences in a way that could bring meaning to them.
Yes, indeed. So I had some other questions.
You may ask.
She...
That, and I...
See, I thought that... I could train with her, and she could teach me some unarmed stuff. But why do you look different than your sisters?
I honor the face of my mother. It is not something usually spoken of in the company of others.
Okay, so you have a different mother but the same father. Or, how about I apologize, I meant no offense.
There is no need to apologize. You were merely remarking on something that you saw. There is no wrong in that.
Is it a sensitive subject?
It is not a sensitive subject, but a subject that requires trust. There is no such trust between you and I, and such trust takes time.
Alright, well, never mind, I'll be going. Okay. So now we're going to go back, kind of talk to Kreia, now that we've actually talked to the handmaiden, and see what Kreia has to say about her.
You have grown strong in the Force. I can feel its touch upon you. Do not let the higher mysteries blind you to others. Turning away from that which tempts you or causes you fear is not strength. Facing it is. I have seen you display many acts of mercy, charity in our journey. Why?
There is enough suffering in the galaxy. If I can alleviate for one person, then I've made a difference.
Even if it weakens those you help, even if it robs them of the strength needed to grow,
Excuse me.
You have been chased, hounded since our first meeting, and it has only made you stronger, more capable.
There's actually wisdom in what she's saying, too, because hard times do make people tougher and more resilient. So I definitely agree with Kreia. But also, you can help people, and it's not the worst thing ever, too. But she's not wrong. We're just making different points that don't really even relate, in my opinion. I fail to see how such small acts of mercy can be harmful.
Ah, then you have learnt nothing.
Evidently
from such
not.
small things, from such critical points, the universe and its masses may be moved. That is why you must be careful in all that you do, and in every choice you make. Aiding them gives you strength by taking on their challenges, but weakens them. If that is your choice, then use their dependency, feed upon it, until you have exhausted them. Then leave them. And I would view the ones you travel with much the same way.
I will never abandon my friends in such a way.
So you may think. But it will be best to strike first. Your allies are allies by circumstance, and they will not hesitate to do the same to you if you continue down your path.
This
Do you
chair
know
is
why
killing
those
my
we
back,
meet
by the
display
way,
such
guys.
weakness? As I said, their lives are static,
Anyway.
untested. It is only through interaction, through decision and choice, through confrontation, physical or mental, that the Force can grow within you. You have seen it. You have felt it within you as you have traveled with me. The growing anger, the rage, and the power it brings. Yet the power does not build without such struggle. Through small cruelties, greater ones are born.
Okay, well, I had some other questions, actually.
Ask, and I will answer.
That was a very long-winded thing that we went through. What's wrong with your eyes?
There is nothing wrong with my sight, if that is your question. I see all that I need. Though the seeing of things flesh and blood has failed me some time ago, they were distractions only.
Well, there might be a way to heal your sight.
There is nothing wrong with my eyes. They simply have atrophied from use. They are adequate to distinguish shapes, silhouettes. If need be, I could heal them, restore my sight. But sight can prove a distraction. When one relies on sight to perceive the world, it is like trying to stare at the galaxy through a crack in the door. But that is a lesson for another time. You must learn to see crude matter for what it is, before the veil is lifted.
Wow, fair enough. You don't seem to like the handmaiden. Why is that?
There are countless reasons, and I have neither the time nor the patience to list them all.
She offered to help us. Let's see. I trust her. She's here to help us, and, we should all stand together.
Do you think to turn her from Atris's will? If so, I hope your arrogance will prove true in time. But I will abide her presence. She may have her uses.
I'm sorry, guys, but it's just fun talking to Kreia. Why do you say that?
Because Atris is a threat. And as much as she would try to use us against you, so may we use her servants against her. Do not see every enemy as an enemy. See them instead as an ally, whether they realize it or not. This situation may yet work to our advantage.
Let's see. I do not see her as an enemy, and you shouldn't either, honestly.
If that is your opinion, it is noted. Is that all you wish to speak to me about?
No. What are you, by the way? Are you a Jedi or a Sith? Like, because you kind of talk both ways.
Does it matter? Of course it does. Such titles allow you to break the galaxy into light and dark, categorize it. Perhaps I am neither, and I hold both as what they are, pieces of a whole. Know that I am your teacher, and that is enough.
Well, then, what were you? I guess would be the better way to ask.
What do you wish to hear? That I once believed in the code of the Jedi? That I felt the call of the Sith? That perhaps once I held the galaxy by its throat? That for every good work that I did, I brought equal harm upon the galaxy? That perhaps what the greatest of the Sith Lords knew of evil they learned from me? What would it matter now? There is only so much comfort in knowing such things, and it is not who I am now.
Well, I'd still like to hear the story regardless. Here's a nice little cinematic for you guys. I'll shut up and let you enjoy.
There are dark places in the galaxy where few tread, ancient centers of learning, of knowledge, but I did not walk alone. To be united by hatred is a fragile alliance at best. But my will was not law. There were disagreements, ambition, and hunger for power.
Yeah.
There are techniques within the Force against which there is no defense.
Wow.
I was cast down, stripped of my power, exiled. I suffered indignities and fell into darkness. Learn from me, my mistakes, and use that knowledge to become greater than I. That is all I ask of you, and that is all I desire. In you all my hopes rest, for the future, for the Force.
Well, I need more than that, Kreia, honestly.
If it means so much to you, then this I swear to you upon my life, upon our lives, that when your training is complete, I will answer everything. There shall be no more shadows between us, only truth that exists between master and apprentice.
Alright, well, alright, I'll be going now. So yeah, we're playing a light side character, so we're definitely not going to win points with Kreia very often at all. Unfortunately. I hate to say it, guys. It's just true. Let's go ahead and save. And I should probably check the audio, because I haven't really done that since I started the video. I just kind of been playing, so I'll be right back. Alright, so let's see if we can talk to Atten here.
I don't know what it is, but you look different. It's hard to explain, but it's good to see.
Alright, well, I feel as if I'm more in touch with the Force than I ever have been, honestly.
It shows. It's kind of inspiring, to be honest. Anyway, just wanted to mention it. I think the others have noticed it too.
Well, I had some questions for you, buddy.
Alright, what did you want to know?
So, where'd you get your Ichani training?
Huh? What are you talking about?
When we entered the Telos Academy, you dropped into an Ichani combat stance?
Oh, that. Don't tell anyone, but you wouldn't believe
I
how many
already
fights you
talk
could
to him
prevent by
about
just
this?
pretending to know that stuff. I mean, it doesn't compare to wearing a lightsaber, but then again, that doesn't seem to help you much.
I think we talked to him about this already. But anyway, I was just asking, no harm meant. I just thought it could be an asset.
Well, hey, thanks. But you've got the wrong guy. I'm good at shooting people, cracking wise, and pretending to know how to fight with my hands.
Alright. Yep. Well, according to the game, I guess I didn't, but if I did already talk to him, guys, then I'm sorry. But let's go ahead and head to Onderon. No. Yeah, let's head to Dantooine. I seem to always go to Dantooine first. It's, you know. Alright. My computer is acting weird. Okay, there we go. I better save. Because my computer is doing some wonky stuff. Okay, so we've arrived at Dantooine. So I guess we'll just go ahead and begin our search for the, Yeah, we'll take the handmaiden with us. We could take Kreia. That might be interesting on this planet, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling handmaiden, though, just to check her out and see what she's... Get her stuff all fixed up.
Another visitor? You must be here to join in the plunder of the old Jedi Enclave. You have to see Administrator Adari first.
Okay. What are you talking about?
You're one of the salvagers, right? Your ship looks banged up enough to be part of that lot. But you look different.
My ship's not banged up.
Have you taken a look at your ship recently? It looks like it's been chewed up and spit out by a Wookiee. Twice. But you're the boss, so your ship is in just great shape. You really don't look like a salvager, though. Why did you come here?
Well, I'm just visiting. I lived here once.
You used to live here?
Yes, but much has changed since I was last here.
The Jedi Enclave on Dantooine was one of the major academies for young Padawans and apprentices. Many Jedi lived here once or twice.
Really? You seem pretty well armed for a farmer. But a lot of us joined the military during the Jedi Civil War. This is your first time back, a lot has changed. You may want to go into Kunda and ask around about your family. There was a lot of movement when the Sith invaded. Hopefully everybody you knew is safe.
Right. Well, I'll be going now.
Just head into the building and you'll find your way to the administrator. I'll be over by the entrance if you need anything else.
Okay. So it looks like we've made ground in Dantooine. I'm going to cut here real quick and do everybody's level ups, and I'll be right back. Alright, well, everybody's all leveled up. We do need to give her... well, she has to wear this, doesn't she? For right now. We don't really have anything good. Yeah, we don't have a lot of good stuff. Oh, there we go. Cool. She's got a handmaiden staff. Do we not have anything better? A force pike? I guess her staff is the best option. Okay. Well, never mind that then. Reuse security. Okay, well, we're just gonna go with that for now.
Let's go.
And look who it is, a protocol droid. Let's save again. He's kind of... It says battered protocol droid.
Greetings, and good day, traveler. On behalf of the Kunda settlement, I am programmed to welcome you to Dantooine. Is there something I can do to serve you?
You're damaged. What happened?
My apologies. I have no recollection of the Sith invasion topic.
The Sith invasion?
Error. Memory overflow. Resetting. May I be of any further service to you?
Run a diagnostic and report.
Processing. Exterior damage analysis. Level 7 impairment. Multiple casing breaches detected. Bipedal servos misaligned by 32 degrees. Memory storage overflow. Memory unit is approximately 56 months overdue for maintenance.
So we are using Baodir's skills to do this. That's why I talked to him with Baodir. In case you guys are wondering how I'm doing this without having the skills in my main character. It's kind of like Baodir is actually doing the work.
Greetings, Jedi. Welcome back to Dantooine.
Hey, did that droid just call you a Jedi?
You must be mistaken.
May I be of further service to you, Jedi?
No mistake about it. That droid is calling you a Jedi.
The droid's obviously malfunctioning. Do I look like a Jedi?
Yeah, sure you do. I've got to tell the others.
Well...
Yeah?
That's no good.
Greetings, Jedi. May I be...
Let's see, Why did you call me a Jedi? Do you remember me?
My memory banks recognize you as a Jedi. You are among many Jedi who were trained in the Academy here at the Enclave, prior to its destruction during the Sith invasion.
Well, what do you know of me specifically?
You are on the register as one of the Jedi who left the Enclave to fight in the Mandalorian Wars. My memory has no record of your return before now.
Is that it?
You had no direct interaction with this droid. However, I had one instance of a conversation between Masters Rook and Vandar regarding you.
Well, tell me more.
Beginning playback. Error. Recording partially corrupted. Resolving.
Today I caught him in a heated argument with my Padawan. His master refuses to properly discipline. I want to know what action you intend.
Luke, I respect your wisdom, but it is not your concern.
But uncontrolled. Whatever the other Padawans see him do, they are quick to do the same. Other students dislike him intensely.
True, an average student of the Force, but with a unique strength. He's a natural leader.
I strongly disagree. Mediocre Jedi, lust for power, will lead to the dark side. Furthermore, it...
Recording degraded. End playback. May I be of any further service to you?
Huh. Why are you walking in a circle, by the way?
I am conducting my appointed rounds. May I be of any further service to you?
I guess that makes sense. Alright, bye.
If you will excuse me.
So, yeah, sometimes we're gonna have to do that so we have Baodir's skills. Because he's so smart and he's so helpful. Honestly, I may try and see if it works with T3. Because I know you can do repairs on him. Let's see.
Let's go.
I'm just curious to see if this works, guys. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Good. Let me go ahead and let's go ahead and upgrade you. Ah, no, it didn't work. Whoops, I must have left my hydro spanner in there. We'll try again later. When I've trained. Okay, so never mind. We cannot use that trick on T3M4. I wish it would work, but it doesn't. Okay, so let's get in here and introduce ourselves to the administrator. Now I'm probably gonna cut it here, guys, because I'm hungry. Starving. Got some grippos. I want to eat them.
I think Tarn has finally cracked. Running around like a madman, raving that he was being chased by a Jedi.
Oh, Tarn is an idiot, to be sure. But he seemed genuinely frightened. And perhaps he did see something.
Do you actually believe a Jedi would return here? After all they've done to us? They wouldn't dare.
They certainly would. You remember how they were. Always so superior, so arrogant. And never lending a hand when we really needed them.
I still don't believe it.
You should. My cousin's friend, he used to tend the gardens around the Enclave. He swears he saw a Jedi in Kunda. Could be hiding anywhere.
Well, I hope it's true. I hear there's a bounty on them, and we could certainly use the money.
Unless somebody beats you to it.
That's encouraging. That is definitely encouraging.
You have called me. Have I not told you that I don't like interruptions? Now, this is a disruption that is most welcomed. This news bears some thought. You have done well. This time, do not interrupt me again. Preparations need to be made. Another was not expected so soon.
Huh. So I've never seen that cutscene before because that was added by the restored content mod. But that actually explains why he attacks you later on, and the original game just doesn't do that. So, hello, Administrator.
A visitor. Please come in. Welcome to Kunda. I am Administrator Turina Adari. You're the owner of the ship that just landed?
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, by the way. I'm Nave.
Depending on your business here, the pleasure may be mutual, but you didn't answer my question. Is that ship yours?
That ship is actually one of the fastest in the galaxy. I don't know if any of you people know this or not.
I meant no disrespect at all. It is in fact a remarkable vessel. And unless I'm much mistaken, that's the Ebon Hawk. That vessel has been on Dantooine before, during the war. That was a Jedi vessel.
Well, I'd prefer if you kept that quiet, because Jedi don't seem to be liked here or anywhere these days.
That is an unfortunate truth. And a wise request, which of course I will honor. Most settlers here hold bitter memories of the Sith occupation. Right or wrong, our settlers blame the Jedi and their hidden enclave for their suffering. I remember the old Jedi Masters and the considerable help they lent to Dantooine. I still maintain discreet connections with Jedi. I suppose your arrival here is no coincidence.
You could say that. I'm looking for one. Could you tell me who you're talking about?
My friend. Let's just call him Frook. We've known each other for many years, and our continued friendship could create many problems in the current political climate. He came to Dantooine not too long ago. He was looking into something quite important. He's gone missing recently. Did he send for you in case something went wrong?
He didn't send for me, but I would certainly like to meet him.
Vrook and I had a mutually beneficial arrangement for several weeks. He went to the Jedi Enclave sublevel recently and hasn't returned. I know the sublevel is dangerous. I'm starting to fear the worst. Would you be willing to go to the ruins of the Enclave to look for him?
Of course. I'll make it my first priority.
We are fortunate that you've come. Don't expect it to be easy, though. Things rarely are with Jedi. I will have one of the militia transmit permissions to the Enclave's security door. Go expecting danger, for you will most certainly find it there. Is there anything else I can assist you with?
Nothing. I'll be going now. Okay, so we've received our quest to go and find Master Vrook at the Jedi Enclave ruins. So we'll pick that up next time, guys. I know this is kind of a boring episode, just talking to everybody, but that's one of my favorite things about this game, is just going around and talking to everybody and getting to know them. So anyway, I'm hungry. I'm going to cut this short here tonight, and hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you on the